Hello! It's me, Genaro. You caught me in the middle of a downpour. It's absolutely hammering it down here, and I was hoping to be doing an outside broadcast for this week's episode of OriGenaros. Thanks for tuning in, by the way. Yes, it's very noisy. The rain is coming down like I don't know what. Well, it's coming down. It's like hailstones or something, I don't know. All hail the stones, man. Rock and roll. Yeah, okay. So, I'm at Gorkham Extreme Sports, where they do quad biking, rage karts, clay shooting, paintball, archery, and all kinds of things. And they got a cafe here, and it's beautiful. And I was hoping to show you the track, but it's hammering it down with rain, so I can't at the moment. You'll have to take my word for it. I'm here in the heart of deepest, darkest Dorsetshire, because that's as far as I can afford to go at the moment. Lucky I do live in Dorset, because I don't need to go anywhere else. But once I hit the big budget, I'll start getting out and about in the world properly, you know. Anyway, oh dear me, but better get on with this quick. The battery's getting flat. This is OriGenaros. Keep sending in your original videos. We love you guys so much. Send your videos in MP4 or .mov file or whatever it is. Send your videos to actually, what am I talking about? Sorry, it's the email address hangoverhill@gmail.com. Right, I got that right there. I'm wearing my LA hat, so I'm feeling a little bit LA crazy. And now it's time for this from our first artist. It's Marina.
Before the sun, hey you outside of time, could you tell us how it feels, mostly dead but still alive? Hey you behind the moon, hey you chasing all those stars, is it too dark to fly back home, are we too young to freeze in Mars? Sitting on the truth, hey you kicking all those lies, could you ever trust anyone? Well, we all have something to hide. Hey you clearly fleeing the scene, hey you mercury bound, is it hard to shine a light when the sun's too close around? What planet should we fly to? And will we miss home when we get there? What comet should we follow? And how do we know where it's headed? Before the sun, hey you outside of time, could you tell us how it feels, mostly dead but still alive? Hey you behind the moon, hey you chasing all those stars, is it too dark to fly back home, are we too young to freeze in Mars?
Hey
Okay, right, I'm outside now because the rain stopped. I can take my hat off as well. Look at my hair, isn't it great? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so I'm now outside at Gorkum Extreme Sports, and you just watched a fantastic video called Before the Sun by Morena. Morena is actually from Brazil. I do believe he lives in London now. Absolutely fantastic musician and producer who actually supported Garbage, if you remember Garbage with Shirley Manson, back in 2016. So that's a bit of an honour. And also, Alt J had been to one of his gigs and given him a compliment. I wish Alt J turned up at one of my gigs and give me a compliment. Doesn't happen. Maybe someone else will. Belinda Carlisle once gave me a compliment, actually. To be fair, I was sleeping on her doorstep, and now there's a restraining order, so let's not talk about that. Anyway, yes, so that was Moreno. Absolutely loved it. Loved his video. That was fantastic. Must have taken ages to do the whole space thing. Absolutely love it. Anything sci-fi or space definitely gets me going. I'm all about that. I've got every confidence in the mission, Dave. Okay, yes, so, right. That was him, and now it's time for this from Ben Wood and the Bad Ideas.
The hole you're in, fill it. I do you get what I say? Little taste will drink it all away. But then you're back in the hole, playing havoc with your self-control. And then you fill it in, never to return again. The rabbit's out of the hole, playing havoc with your self-control. Happened all again. You're only buying time with every barrel grip you put aside, but where you're headed ain't so much a crime for help kicking the bar. No, escape, just no, escape, no, escape, just no, escape. Well, if there's no way out, I may as well dig in. Hollywood Boulevard, I got to hold you in.
Okay, yes, you can just about see the track here, can't you, at Gorkum Extreme Sports, who we're not in any way affiliated with. I just thought I'd come and hang out here for a bit. Sadly, the cafe isn't open because the cafe is really good. Again, I'm in no way affiliated or sponsored by those guys. However, I'm willing to talk. Okay, so who you just heard there was the absolutely marvellous Ben Wood and the Bad Ideas with their track Dig. Now this year, Ben Wood and the Bad Ideas had a good idea of doing a track a month, and Dig was July's offering, and what a fantastic track it is too. I really, really like the riff, which actually reminds me slightly of one of my songs. Not in any way the actual melody itself, but just there's a certain vibe about it that reminded me of one of my songs. Fans of mine will have to guess which one it is, and they'll probably be wrong, because most people are wrong about me, apart from the people that are right about me, but I managed to get rid of those people pretty quickly. Yes, so that was Ben Wood and the Bad Ideas. I like him. We've showed something else of his on this show, and he's always brilliant. Really like that video. Lots of good vibe in there. Some good flipping guitar headbanging moves there. So everything's good with me. I'm very happy. And now we have this from Monster Jaw. Rah. Well, it doesn't look like the rain is going to stop, so I thought I'd do another broadcast from inside my car and change my sponsor. I'm now sponsored by Marshall. I wish. I've got enough of their products, you'd think they would sponsor me. Anyway, that was Monster Jaw with Fury in You, and I really, really liked that track. It's brilliant. Anything that evokes the old Commodore 64 or the Amstrad CPC 464, old school, back in the days of 8-bit computing or whatever it was, 8-bit computing, I don't know. It's a long time ago. You didn't have so many colours on the screen in those days. Anyway, the song really bobbed along nicely, and I have to say I was really into that, totally. I like those guys a lot. And I believe they came out with an EP back in 2013 called Get a Tattoo. So listen to them and get a tattoo. And that was produced by Wes Maybe, who's pretty famous, who's produced Celine Dion and UB40, I believe, and a few other people besides. So great credentials there. Fantastic track. Absolutely love that. I have to say I was right down with that. And you know, just follow the band and get interested, because it's all about original music. We're promoting original music on this show. That's what we're about. So if you've got a video and it's original, send it to us here at Hangover Hill, hangoverhill@gmail.com. That is correct. And now it's time for this.
Records play in an empty room, and well, it would be empty if it weren't for you. Stepping in this dusky evening, in the night, I start believing. I step back, we've got to get it right. For next week it's the Mole's West night, and I press your back to go to reverse. And just what a night, it's a move we rehearse. Gordon's gin is weighing over you. Gordon's gin is weighing over you. Push the tables to the side so we could perfect our dancing time. Carpets rolled against the walls. What help is comfort when you're on the floor? I've never felt blind when I stood by a window, and your face is so close it would hardly seem so. We're too old now to behave so rude, so it's profoundly unfortunate that you feel how you do. Gordon's gin is weighing over you. Gordon's gin is weighing over you. See all the marionettes left outside as a gentle reminder of why we must hide. I've never met a girl quite like you, not Sylvia, the American, not London goes to. But this cannot happen, no, never again. Although I will love you until the very end, for I saw that flicker, that look in your eyes, but there's nothing to do now, so let's leave it to die. Gordon's gin is weighing over you. Gordon's gin is weighing over you. Gorgeously I've waited all for you. Gordon's gin is weighing over you.
Well, that was Jared Lawley, and the song was Gordon's Gin. Yes, that was Jared Lawley, and the song was Gordon's Gin. I hope Gordon's are paying him. That's a fabulous song and a great promotion for the product as well. I really like the clever way he segued all those little sequences with the vintage women into that. It was fantastic. I'm a fan of Jared. He's a fantastic guy. I'm following him on YouTube, and YouTube is obviously a great place. We all like a bit of YouTube, don't we? And yeah, so Jared, obviously, when he was younger, he spent his teenage years being obsessed with Lana Del Rey and Brian Ferry and Chris Isaac, and he developed this nice baritone voice thing going on. Some people say he's the new Nick Cave. Maybe he is, maybe he isn't, I don't know. I know he writes great songs, and that's good enough for me. What a fantastic song, absolutely love it. Gordon's Gin by Jared Lawley. And now we have this from a friend of mine, Helena Mace.
It's a hometown life for me. I'm on my way back to my hometown, driving by the ocean every day. Nothing like returning to my hometown. There's no place I'd rather be today.
There's a great big arrow pointing at my head. Yes, okay, right. So let me just adjust the camera somewhat so you can see what that poster says. It's Gorkham Extreme Sports, who I'm in no way affiliated with, but anyway, that was Helena Mace with Hometown. Helena Mace being a friend of mine, and sometimes she comes round our house for a cup of tea and to record her album. Hangover Hill Studios, of course. She's fantastic. She's written loads and loads of really great country pop, classic, very catchy tunes. She does a lot on the scene. She's very dynamic, and I believe she's riding high in various different internet charts. So go check that out. You know, just go and have a look on iTunes and stuff. She's doing really well, and I'm very happy for her because she's a beautiful human being. Okay, and now we have this from Mr. Daniel Rochon.
Caught in my invisible cage, my own brain consumes my life. Rebellious rage, uncontrollable slave.
Okay, there's a little sign behind me. It says, "Caution, pedestrians and wildlife on road." Hello, I'm both. I'm pedestrian and also wildlife. Oh, and my hat isn't straight. Let's just straighten that up. Sorry, Marshall. They'll never sponsor me at this rate, will they? Okay, how do I look? Beautiful. Okay, of course, that was the marvellous Daniel Rochon with his brilliant track Invisible Cage. I believe we've played that on this show before because that's how much we like it. It's got a little bit of everything in there. It's got a little bit of babes, it's got a little bit of graffiti. What's not to like? And also, Daniel, I think I have mentioned this before, does look like a hybrid of two of my brothers. I was going to say my two favourite brothers, but I can't say that because it upsets all the other brothers. Let's just say two of my brothers and leave it at that. Absolutely brilliant track, Invisible Cage, beautifully produced. Love the vibe on it. And Daniel Rochon is a name that I believe, you know, he should be called Daniel Rochon, really. Daniel Rochon! You're going to hear a lot more of him in the future. So there. And now we have this fantastic video by Mr. Ollie Spleen. The absolutely fantastic Ollie Spleen there. I think the spleen might now become my new favourite organ of the body. Ollie's definitely going to become one of my new favourite artists. I absolutely love that track, Furnace, which was recorded in a furnace in Hastings, I believe. And Furnace is from his album Gaslight Illuminations, which loosely chronicles substance abuse and toxic relationships, and is definitely one to listen to. Absolutely fantastic. I love the production on that, and it also put me in mind of an old track I used to really like by Erasure, if you remember them. The track was called The Circus, and it was back in the 80s, and it was just that industrial feel. But Ollie definitely means it a lot more. There's a lot more power there because he's not got that whole 80s electronica thing going on, has he? I really like the industrial feel, the kind of anvil thing, the eternal toil of existence, you know, work, the W word. Not that I know much about that, but anyway, absolutely fantastic. That's Furnace by Ollie Spleen, another one to watch, definitely. And now it's time for this. Yes, beautiful trees and beautiful fresh air and no rain, which is nice. Maybe I'll take my hat off. Yes, I will. That was Cause for Control with Reboot. I love those guys. Full of punky energy, full of punky goodness. Love it, love it, love it. That video was filmed at Zephyr in Bournemouth, which is a club I've spent a lot of time in, playing pool and drinking responsibly. Yes, that's my game. Love Cause for Control. They've got so much energy. They write very catchy songs, definitely worth seeing once we get out on this live scene again. That was Reboot, and now we have this all the way from Texas. It's Mr. Caleb McIntyre.
been one to go by the rules. Well, I didn't care what was in. Well, I didn't care what was cool. Well, I've always been a little reckless and wild and free. And the older I get, the younger I want to be. Yeah, 'cause I'm still some kind of crazy. Out on the edge, I still get out there now and then. That's just the way I've always been. Yeah, there ain't nothing gonna change me. Yeah, 'cause I'm still some kind of crazy. Well, I've seen the sunset up over Abilene, and I've howled at the moon hanging low over New Orleans. And my mom still prays every day for my restless soul. 'Cause no matter where I'm at, and no matter where I go, yeah, 'cause I'm still some kind of crazy. Out on the edge, well, I still get out there now and then. Well, that's just the way I've always been. Yeah, there ain't nothing gonna change me. Yeah, 'cause I'm still some kind of crazy. Some kind of crazy. Well, out on the edge, well, I still get out there now and then. Well, that's just the way I've always been. Yeah, there ain't nothing gonna change me. Yeah, 'cause I'm still some kind of crazy. Yeah, there ain't nothing gonna change me. 'Cause I'm still some kind of crazy.
Caleb McIntyre with Still Some Kinda Crazy. Caleb is all the way from Texas in the US of A, the real United States of America, and that is his new single. That's, I believe, his newest single, and I like the way he's gone down the animated route, but still managed to keep all his usual comedy and avant-garde things right in the mix. He's done that really well. I really like the way he did it, even down to the point of doing a really good animation of a Fender Telecaster. Great. Also, you had a stage diving bear, what's not to like, and the reference to my mum still prays for my restless soul. I think my mum also does that for my restless soul, and several of my friends, pretty much all of my friends. I mean, if you're in the music business, they're the kind of friends you have. Mr. Caleb McIntyre, he sends us lots of stuff. He's always absolutely brilliant. What a fantastic country artist he is. It's a great honour to play his stuff on there. Really authentic, great sense of humour, brilliant instrumentation, just everything, it ticks all the boxes. He's fantastic. And now, finally, we have this from the fantastic Jennings Couch.
Hello, truth, how are you? You're just what we need. They say we're guilty of things we never could be. Don't stop, back off, we're the underdogs. They like to keep us under lock and key. Hello, truth, how are you? Help us raise a flag. We've been waiting and we don't wanna hold back. Won't stop, to the top, we're the underdogs. They like to keep us under lock and key. Every day I lie to myself, 'cause I hate to think that I'm all alone. And every day you take it all, gotta go to the end of the world. I know you're the one trying to keep us down. Here's my best friend, he's messed up but knows his way around. Truth never lies, no disguise, we're the underdogs. They'll never keep us under lock and key. Every day I lie to myself, 'cause I hate to think that I'm all alone. And every day you take it all, gotta go to the end of the world. Did you think we'd ever be immortalized? I can never love anyone who doesn't try. I just want to change reality, but all they ever do is take it from me. Did you ever think we'd ever be immortalized? I can never love anyone who doesn't try. I just want to change reality, but all they ever do is take it from me. Every day I lie to myself, 'cause I hate to think that I'm all alone. And every day you take it all, gotta go to the end of the world. Every day and every day gotta go to the end of the world.
Okay, it's actually raining now, so I better do this rather quickly. That was the fantastic Jennings Couch with his track Underdogs. Underdogs is absolutely brilliant, absolutely perfect in every way. Melodically, harmonically, the production was right up there, the video was fantastic. Mr. Jennings Couch was actually born in the wilderness of New York City and then somehow was raised in rural England, maybe somewhere around here, I don't know. I'd have to ask him if I ever meet him, which I would like to do, because he does seem like a very interesting, if slightly dangerous character. Yes. Anyway, he made his way to London, did lots of music stuff there, and then in 2017 he actually played at Austin, Texas, South by Southwest Festival. Now that is a big deal, and you know it is. So no better way to finish the show, really. Absolutely love that, Underdogs by Jennings Couch. Thank you everyone for watching OriGenaros. It's been a great pleasure to host the show for you again. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've got any original music videos to send us, please send them in hangoverhill@gmail.com in either a .mov or .mp4 format, please, would be gratefully and most appreciated. So, yes, I mean, that sounded like a bit of nonsense, but I can't be bothered to do it again because it is raining and my hair's getting wet. So please tune in again next week, Monday from 7 p.m, or find us on the internet, OriGenaros. We love doing this. From me, Genaro, thanks for watching. Bye!